Hello ladies and gents, boys and girls, and welcome to my first 2022 video on Rust, a beginner's guide on what to expect when you start out in Rust, how to get started, and what kind of dangers lie ahead of you when you're playing this open world survival game. So, for those of you who haven't played Rust before, this should hopefully help you get a little bit of an understanding what to do in Rust, and for those of you who have played, you can give me some comments and feedback on what you think. So when you start in Rust, you start on the beach. Usually totally start naked unless you turn the filter off, and you have a rock and a torch. Now beware, that torch can run down in time, so you've got to use it sensibly and maybe leave it lit when it's night time. But for now, this rock is going to be our friend. We're not really going to do anything particular apart from look for wood and stone to start us off in the game. Now, the wood can be achieved by certain planks that are on the shore, like that one over there that I'm pointing at, or we can find a nice tree like this. And when you start smacking the tree, you get a little red X come up. And you don't have to follow out red X if you don't want to, but you will not get as much wood from it. So, as you can see, I'm getting 6 wood hitting it without the X, 10 wood hitting the X. So, yeah, it's a bit of a tedious thing, but it keeps you a bit busy and keeps your mind going. That was the whole point of the red X's on the trees when they first came out. It gave you something to do while harvesting a load of wood. And as you can see on the bottom right hand side of my screen, I've already got 450 wood, so that will do me. That'll do me for wood quantities. Now, this is a map. You've got all your monuments here: water treatment plant, junkyard, outpost, mining outpost. What we're going to do today is we're going to come and build near R8, or actually we're going to go to O8 because we've built a little starter base in N7, but we're going to build another one in O8, and we're just going to talk to you guys and girls about what to expect along the way and what kind of dangers there are in Rust and what things to maybe avoid and not avoid. And the reason I'm walking this way actually is because here we have found ourselves a horse. Now, you can get these horses from stables and they cost a bit of scrap, or you can be lucky enough to jump on one here, a black horse. Red would be excited right now if he saw this one. And we'll just start to make our way over to a point that we want to get to. Now, I'm not going to chop down these trees yet, but I am going to look for stone nodes, and when I find some, I'll highlight them to you all. But as you can see, if you can find yourself a horse, this is an absolutely fantastic way of getting around. It is the main priorities you want to look for at the moment with the wood and stone is getting yourself a pickaxe and a pickaxe and a hatchet. So I'm just stopping here because there's some stone on the floor, just in case I can't get any. That stone I've just picked has given me 150 stone. So in my quick crafting menu or in my tool menu here, I should be able to make a stone hatchet. The reason I got 2 available here is because I bought a skin that you can get on the store, and that is starting to make myself a hatchet. So with that in mind, another thing you want to look out for when you start in the game is this hemp cloth. Oh, my horse ate it. That's nice of him. So the hemp cloth, you get some seeds and you get 10 cloth. I'm not too interested in the seeds for now, but the cloth is really important because it allows me to make some clothes for my character, so we don't have to walk around naked anymore. And again, on the quick craft, it detects what kind of materials you've got in your bag, and it suggests some items to quick craft. So we're getting trousers and a top, and we'll continue to head over to our location that we're going to start building in, and hopefully in a minute we'll find a stone node as well. What we're essentially looking for is we're looking for an item, a stone rock that looks a bit of a standout, but we can't find any at the moment. Probably doesn't help going through this forest growth, but if we look over here, so we've got some, these are metal ore nodes, and over there is sulfur. So metal is a kind of a rusty colour with some silver veins through it. Your sulfur is obviously green sulfur, and then over here we've been really lucky to find this spot actually, because there's even more around here as well. And over here is your stone. Now, just like the red X's around the trees, the stones have their own little similar task, where you get more stone from it. and that is hitting the sparkle. And already, as you can see on our bottom right hand side of our screen, we've now got 421 stone, 439, 461, 488 and 508. So now it gives us the ability to do a stone pickaxe, which is what we're going to do. So we've got our stone pickaxe crafted, and what we'll do while we're here, and we've got a horse and we've got a bit more stone around us, is we'll get rid of our stone, our little rock. We'll start chopping some wood around here with our proper stone hatchet, and then as you can see that pickaxe is built now. So in a minute we'll select the pickaxe and we'll come over to this stone node here. Don't forget as well, ladies and gents, these kind of things here, mushrooms, they're great. Mushrooms provide you a little bit of food, especially when you need it when you're starting off, because you don't start. Some survival games you start off with full water and full food, but Rust, it doesn't start you off like that. So yeah, if you get the opportunities, you want to just get those as and when you can. So we'll just select our food and eat a bit of that, so it tops us up. As you can see, our clothes are done as well, so we'll put some clothes on so she's not looking naked. We'll just take these stone nodes here as well, because they're really useful. As you can see, Rust has got day and night phases in it as well, so the light is currently coming down. One thing I really love about Rust is the fantastic visuals. You know, you've got the sun shafts coming through the trees when the sun's out, and even when the sun's not out, the visuals are absolutely stunning. If you're in the UK like me, this kind of weather is absolutely fitting for us right now, isn't it? It's foggy, raining, looking pretty dismal and deary and dismal, whatever I'm saying. Right, so we're gonna continue to make our way over to a point of the area where we want to build our basic base. I don't want to make these videos too long to start with, and I don't want to keep stopping too many times, and you know, you guys watching me collect some stone. So we'll speed these sections up. Okay, so we're heading to, we're almost at the base now that my partner in crime, Judo Man, made for us. Now, I'll be honest with you, ladies and gents, I don't mind saying it, but it's not really a great location for us to build this wipe, especially when we're wanting to. We're going to have 4 people playing with us this wipe, not actually playing in a team with us, but we're going to have some people. We're going to have those 4 people just basically coming to us when they need it, and when they need the place to seek shelter at certain points and times, which is nice. It needs to be done at times. So yeah, the reason this isn't a great base, though, if I'm brutally honest with you, in a great base location, is a couple of reasons, and we'll talk about those now as we come into the base. I'll just get my torch. I told you a torch would be handy when you starting new. So as you can see, Judo Man's got us set up with a few bits of ore, which is quite cool. We'll take all the stone, because that's ultimately what we're going to need. And we'll take whatever wood we can as well. I'll take the building plan. I'll take the hammer and building plan. We can usually make these with wood. Judo has got us a large rechargeable battery and a couple of good electrics, so we're definitely going to come back to his base when we need to. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you a little few more tips while we wait for daylight, and I get on with making what is essentially going to be the family base. I say that, it sounds like there's a Rust player outside. Oh, yeah, there he is. There he is. Howdy doody, you right? Yeah, he's all good.
Yeah, sorry, just wanted to look at.
No, that's alright. Yep, so a little chilled out player, wondering who lives here. I mean, we won't be here for long, so they can wander away. So yeah, so this base, there's a couple of reasons why we're not going to stay in this base. Reason number 1 is it's not actually near any roads. So these roads here are good sources of scrap, and Also, reason number 2 is I don't really like the desert area that much. It's been a bit frustrating recently for me, and I want a bit of a change of scene again. So we're going to build in this grassland. I'm actually going to try and build us near the dome as well, so we can just walk across and get the bits and bobs that we need to get. Also, we got a bandit camp here, which is really good because it allows us to get the chopper that we need to get. And there's a few other bits and bobs that I like about this area too. So we're gonna try and build around. Probably, I'd say. Do you know what? I'd say we're gonna try and build at N10. See what we can do. It seems like there's a little bit of a hilltop here that we can build on, and we'll give it a go. So that is it for now, ladies and gents. I'm going to stop the video. In the guide, we've kind of covered how to start off, what to expect as a new player. The fact that we're going to see you're going to have a stone rock, you're going to have a torch, and it's going to, how we get all of the tools that we need to get. Next video, which we'll be doing, will be when it's daylight here, the second day, and we move along, we take the horse, move along, gather as much stone and wood as we can, and then we start building the foundations to a massive base. But this was kind of like a starting guide, starting out in Rust, and finding your feet on your first day. Alright, cheers guys, I'll catch you soon. Bye for now, bye bye.